Hello, I'm Peter Toth, and welcome to Getting Unstuck, Episode 6, Key Takeaways. The first key takeaway is becoming your best self. Part of getting unstuck and avoiding getting stuck in the first place is having a stronger knowledge or a deeper knowledge of who we are. We will all have different personas, some slightly different, some drastically different, depending on the situations we're in and who our audience is, who we're connecting to. Researchers have found that the smaller the gap between your outward-facing persona and your true, authentic self, the more contented and happy you can be. Part of that process is because we feel micro-guilt. Every time we're not being our true, authentic selves in a situation, we feel guilty about that. Part of that is also emotional labor. The idea that we have to manage our emotions for a particular situation. The idea that I have to be happy in this situation at work or with these colleagues, even if I'm not happy on the inside. Both of those things lead to greater stress and greater exhaustion. Managing that is a big part so that we can be more authentic at all times. The second is the need to take ownership of our journey. This is your journey. You get to choose when and how far you move forward. You get to choose your boundaries, to set those boundaries for yourself and others around you, and you get to be aware of your limitations and decide when you're going to push or challenge those limitations. You're also going to look at failing forward, the idea of seeking out opportunities to challenge yourself and where you're almost certainly going to make a mistake. So you're certainly going to fail in order to conquer that situation, to learn from that, to move forward, to own that situation. Because failure can often be our best teacher, because we have to remember the power of the word yet. I can't do this well yet, but I'm going to. And I get to set that pace. I get to decide how to do it. And that ties into setting intentional goals. Intentional goal setting for becoming your truest, most authentic self. For being more vulnerable, for taking those risks. And that helps you to be more values driven and to move forward. The third is choosing your focus. Speaking power and positivity to ourselves. We get to choose how we move forward. I can be my biggest cheerleader, my biggest fan, or I can choose to wallow for a little while. I can choose to stand in my fire and feel that pain and feel that grief and feel that stuckness until I'm ready to move forward. But then I'm making that decision. I am living my life instead of my life being something that's happening to me from the outside. The fourth key takeaway is the idea that you need to find your people. We each need to, once we know ourselves, once we have a sense of who we are, our true authentic self, we need to find other people who will support us to be that person. People who will love us, who will care for us, who will challenge us and keep us moving forward. People who will hold us accountable to them and to ourselves. We're all better together. Find that community. And when you're there, when you find yourself feeling that you've taken these steps forward, help someone else take these steps forward as well. This is the end of the Getting Unstuck series. If you're looking for more, please reach out to me on my website and we can connect and see how I can work with you or your organization to operationalize some of these strategies. Thank you and have a wonderful day.